Hey guys, Kevin Blair with Element Home Loans. You have found Mortgage Sense with Kevin, a common sense approach to mortgage here on our YouTube channel. And I have been waiting for this next guest because I can't wait for you guys to hear what you're about to hear. This is nothing short, to me, it's nothing short of amazing. And I can't wait to introduce her. Miss Adrienne, how are you?
I'm doing well. I'm so happy to be here, Kevin.
You just moved to our area 3 years ago, correct?
hmm Yep.
And started a career here in real estate, and you're killing it. Okay. So tell us a little bit about you. Tell us a little bit about your family. Tell you what brought you to our wonderful state. And then
Sure.
how are you being so successful?
Well, you're very kind. I have been thankful that for all the success I've had and all the people that were able to help. So I got into real estate as an investor first. Didn't have some big grandiose plan. We kind of fell into it by renting out our basement and seeing how that worked, and then realizing the really transformational wealth that you can have by investing in real estate. So, started saving up, buying some investment properties, and in 2018, I got my real estate license primarily, like investors do, to open their own doors and write their own offers. But I quickly realized that I would not be a great agent for myself if the only deals I was doing was my own. That wouldn't give me the expertise and experience I needed to be an
Mhm.
expert, really. And so I quickly started helping others buying and selling real estate as an agent. And this was all in Northern Virginia, outside of Washington, D.C. And then in 2020 with COVID, my husband was working remotely, and we were like, well, if he didn't have to be in Northern Virginia for his job, is that where we would be? And the answer was no. And so, in evaluating places of where to go, the tax situation, like
Right.
Tennessee being no state income tax, was appealing. And then we have three children. Right now, they're 7, 5, and 3. They were 3 years younger in 2020. And so we wanted something that was family friendly and
Right.
easy to do things and lots to do with families. And Chattanooga was perfect for that. And we've really loved raising our kids here.
I will tell you, and I told you this when we talked a couple of weeks ago. We moved here 31 years ago, and after being here 7 or 8 years, the company I had been with forever said, "You got to come back to Texas." Well, number one, I was 38 years old. I didn't have to do anything. Okay.
hmm
Um, and I had three children. At that time, my boys were in high school, and I wasn't about to move them out of high school. I mean, they were
Yeah.
involved with sports, involved with our church. Uh, and we chose to be here, and it's such a great place to live.
hmm
And Chattanooga has changed so much in the last 30 to 40 years. Our city government has really done a great job here.
hmm
Um, so you came here,
Right.
coming here, you had to start all over, and you've
Yeah.
built a great business. Uh,
Yes.
Lady, that
Well,
is,
go ahead.
go ahead. No, 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 go ahead.
Well, to piggyback off what you said, part of why we could move here was because of our real estate investing and that transformational wealth that gave us that cushion of realizing that I'd have to restart my business here and what would that look like. And one of the things about Chattanooga that attracted us was that it's a great market for real estate investing. No matter what kind of investing you're doing, you can do that here, right? We have older housing stock that's great if you want to do that value add, you want to flip or, do burrs or these other things where you're adding value. And then we also have things if you just want to buy something rent ready and have it be a long term rental. We have long term rentals, short term rentals, all the things. And so that's part of why we moved here too. And that's part of and that relates to, like, I'm passionate about helping people use real estate to build wealth so that they can live the lives that they want and not feel like they're obligated to live in a certain area or relocate if the company says they have to or anything like that.
It's and you've said a term 3 or 4 times now, and I want to piggyback on that. And like I told you when we started, I want what we're doing right now to be organic because it's real. Okay.
hmm
You've used the word transitional wealth and generational wealth now 3 or 4 times. And I
hmm
told you right before we started, there's a family that we're putting in a home. We're closing next week. And when he came to me, he didn't think he could. He was
Right.
scared to death because, as we know, this is a daunting process of buying a home, and it's very, very scary. Um, this man, it's the first. He's going to be the. He's in his 40s, and it's going to be the first home that anybody in his family has ever owned, and
Hmm.
he is so excited. But what he doesn't realize yet, okay, we're still seeing 8 to 10% increase in values here in our area.
Yeah.
This $350,000 home that he's buying next year, it's going to go up $30 to $40,000. The next year
Hmm.
is going to go up at least 25. He is building wealth for his family now that is incredible. And I know we're in the business of doing loans and selling real estate. And I get this all the time, but I'm going to say it anyway. I still think buying is a great way to build wealth.
Yeah.
Sherry and I have owned 11 homes in 43 years of marriage. Now, and I'll go back to the 80s in Texas. Our first home we bought in 1980. There was a huge crash, and I'm talking huge crash, and we actually lost money on a home. That has only happened once or twice in the last 50 or 60 years. And
Hmm.
I'll take that bet anytime,
Right.
anytime. It is still, we are back to what the last 30 or 40-year average in rates. What
Hmm.
we've seen the last 2 or 3 years have been absurd. I mean, it's been
Right.
crazy. We all get that. Um, but being able to help a family get into a home is so, so very satisfying. I'm, I shouldn't say it this way, but I am very, very proud of you. Okay. And it's really refreshing to see because what worked last week, what worked last month, what worked last year is not working today. And the
Hmm.
fact that you came in here and built the type of business that you've built in 3 years is my hats off. I bow down. That's fantastic. What is what's your secret sauce? Let me put it this way.
Right.
We all have to be different. You've got 3,000 realtors in Chattanooga alone. Okay,
Hmm.
there's probably 500 lenders. If you talk about all the different loan officers, and I've always said we have to be different. We have to do something different. We have to do something because you know what? We close loans on time. We got all the programs. That's my job. That's what we're supposed to have. Okay,
Hmm.
but why should somebody pick up the phone and call you?
Well, what we really specialize in and what makes us different is like valuing the home for what it can do for your wealth building, whether it's a primary residence or an investment property, realizing that this is the number one way that Americans make wealth for their families is by investing in real estate. So we will guide you to something that is going to help you build wealth for your family. And so that's what our primary purpose is going to be. We're going to help you see, oh, well, the paint on the wall isn't the colors you want. That's fixable, right? Oh, there's some other issue again. Is it a solvable problem? And we have the resources to help you solve that so that you're going to get into a house that works well for your family, that you can stay in for a long time, and that's going to be a good investment for you in the long run, or something that's going to be a good investment property. But we're going to view that, and we're going to do whatever we need to do to help you with that. So part of that is, again, having those service providers, having those resources, because you have to maintain your house in
Right.
order for it to build in value. You can't just buy it and forget it. So we help you with the resources that you may need to maintain that house in good condition so that it will appreciate and give you a good payday down the road when you sell.
Lady, I'm telling you, there's mic drop, maybe. Mic drop. I mean, that's fantastic. Well, listen, what's the best way for somebody to find you? If somebody is found
Sure.
our channel, what's the best way for them to find you?
Well, you can go to our website. It's auburndalegroup.com. That's AUBURNDALE group.com. We're also on all social media, so you can check us out. We have a YouTube channel as well, and Facebook and everything like that. If you just search Auburndale Group, we will pop up. We're the only ones. You can also give us a call. Our number is 423-218-2108. So you're welcome to give us a call. We can talk through, and we really just always start off with learning what our clients' goals are, where you want to be, and then see how we can help. That's our approach to everything.
Exactly. Well, my name is Kevin Blair with the Kevin Blair team here at Element Home Loans. Our website is kevinblairteam.com. Our phone number, which is 7 days a week, is 423-488-7571. If you like this kind of information, hit like, hit subscribe, ring that bell, tell a friend to tell a friend. If you want more information about us, there's our About page that you can go and fill out a short form. It'll come right to me, and I will call you personally. Miss Adrienne, thank you so much. Man, it's been a pleasure getting to know you. I can't wait to do more of these with you. And girl, keep rocking it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Kevin.